Hello, Cancer. Welcome in. Welcome to my channel, Winged Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing a Cancer reading for Cancer's Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Cross watchers are welcome. Specifically looking at September 2025, seeing what divine messages of guidance come through for Cancerians out there, whoever's watching, whoever's drawn to these messages. So let's get your messages. There's one already. All right, what's hidden from Cancer? Thank you. Outcome and advice. Thank you. Wow, pithy. One card in each placement. Alrighty. The overall energy of this reading is the Devil card. Capricorn energy. It's your opposite sign. Let's see what this is in regards to. Devil energy. Toxic. Feels like it's a little bit of both of those messages. That something that being disciplined would really help in the month of September. So Cancer, very flow state, nurturing, flowing. This feels more disciplined. Got to get things done. Ooh, okay. We've got Ace of Wands, Knight of Cups in reverse, and Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Someone's coming in. What the oh, this is devilish energy. The Knight of Cups in reverse, it feels like a false reality. Someone's selling you something that's not true. Doesn't feel like you're going to invest in whatever this is. They're trying to get your attention, but it doesn't feel like you're investing. That's boo-boo flying by. Someone's trying to rush you to Four of Wands. This is someone's really, it's a hard say. This is like full court press. Someone really pressuring you. Devil energy. This feels like someone wanting to date you, someone interested in exploring exciting activities with you. They're selling you a false reality. It doesn't feel like you want to invest in this. They're trying to get you quickly to Four of Wands, from Ace of Wands to this is devil energy, very toxic. Someone wants a piece of Cancer. Interesting. Well, that's okay. Let me show you what we've got in these four cards. Oh, 5 cards. There is Judgment reverse was hidden. Devil again. Queen of Pentacles reverse. And then the King and Queen of Wands showing up. This feels like bad judgment. Someone in devil energy wanting to hook you in with their wand energy, telling you what you want, future faking, telling you what you want to hear. And this person has really bad judgment. It feels like they don't have much going on for themselves. A lack of resources, a lack of stability. It feels like they're trying to say that you guys are a matched pair. Spicy, fiery. The challenge is the moon in reverse, that a lot that's hidden is coming to light. I don't feel like that you're taking the bait. It just seems so obvious. It's not even in what's hidden. Devil energy. Devil. Wands. Deception. It doesn't look like you're interested. Someone's trying to rush you. Someone is really trying to rush intimacy. I think they know that if they get into your space, let's say, it would be hard to evict someone once you're in that intimate space, in that intimate level. And so they're trying to rush it quickly. They're telling you delusions, future faking. It feels so obvious and apparent. I think you're gonna perceive this as well. Let's look at what's hidden. 7 of Swords in reverse. Lying, cheating, stealing coming to light. Deception coming to light. What does Cancer need to know? There's another wand. Page of Wands. Well, you are attractive, Cancer. This is a very immature energy, though. Like wildly immature. I feel like this is like a grown-ass adult, that's age-wise. It feels like they're stuck in a high school mindset. It feels like that's all they're thinking about and I mean, they're kind of telling on themselves, because it also feels like they're preying on you. How to they're closing the deal. They're trying to close the sale. They're trying to they're single-minded, very focused. All right. Okay. This person lacks any intuition. Being with you, Cancer, would make them look good. You carry some type of clout. It would be... This person definitely would be elevated in your space, to be near you, to be in a relationship with you is an elevation for them, because they're wildly insecure. This feels like someone riding on your coattails. Feels like you've had a glow up, that you're doing really well. And this person is not going to invest in you. They're just so wildly insecure and draining. They want to drain what's yours. They don't want to invest in you. They want what's yours. This is someone. This is a carrot, so to speak. They're dangling a carrot of attraction. And it feels good to feel wanted, to have that much attention, to be that desired. But it feels made up. This is really someone very insecure, and once they get you hooked in, it's Boo Boo and JJ doing a flyby, then they pull all their energy away. Maybe even financially, this person feels like they might, yay! They might need your finances. This is someone who can't do things for themselves. Feels like they're selling themselves as, oh my gosh. I feel like if you strip away this person's communication, what they're saying, they don't say much because they don't have much going on for them. It is delightful to be desired, to be an object of desire, to be put up on a pedestal. But this person would put you up on a pedestal until they've got you, and then the relationship really changes. They don't want to invest. They're wildly insecure. It looks like with the King of Swords energy that you might cut this person out, which it feels like they feel abandoned, left out. But that's what they want for you. It's very, how would Cancer recognize, instead of just assuming, if you've got multiple partners and you can't perceive, okay. Yeah, it does look like you're independent, abundant, and you're attracting people who want to ride. They can't create this for themselves, this independence, this stability, this luxury, and so they want to hoodwink you and take what's yours. I don't think that, it doesn't look like they can. It feels like you've fought too hard to get to your independence, to just allow someone to come in. Maybe in the past you might have been more susceptible. Yeah, you're protecting your interests and not allowing people to cling on to your energy. It looks like, King of Cups, Tower reversed, Eight of Wands. You're waiting for someone mature that can meet your level of maturity, not someone you have to fix, a fixer-upper. Oh, interesting. It looks like you're that kind of immature, wandy, kind of like based on sex. Someone just shallow, just wanting that, just doesn't do it for you anymore. And that's how you recognize. It just doesn't have the appeal. It's the Ace of Wands is a spark. You've got to add to this to create a fire that lasts. And I don't feel like this person can keep your attention, even with lies and deception and I don't feel like you're susceptible to it. But it looks like King of Cups, someone who is mature. You know what this, okay. This feels like you've gone through some experiences in your life that have allowed you to mature and level up. You feel a bit demisexual, like your attraction, a lot of attraction, Eight of Wands worth, is towards someone who's mature. That's someone who makes you feel safe, someone who is mature. That it feels like your attraction has shifted. Matured. Wow, what a message. That's the first time I've had that message. Okay, outcome and advice. We have Page of Wands again. Of course we have the Page of Wands. So that's the Page of Wands as well in what's hidden. That's that person that's in the devil energy, wanting to get you hooked in, wanting to rush things, get access to you very quickly. Because once you have that intimacy and that type of connection, it's really hard to really perceive who they are when they're in your energy. Really in your energy. And so taking the time it takes to make sure who they are. Page of Swords in reverse, that they're deceptive. It looks like you have gone through a dark night of the soul and you've journeyed. You have come to some conclusions. You've learned a lot about yourself and you've met yourself in deep and profound ways. And it just doesn't seem like this immature type of devil energy can affect you. You're looking for someone a lover that's a really good fit. That you're different, Cancer. And so you're attracting a different type of person. Anything else that the Cancer needs to know about the outcome and advice? Love it. Page of Cups. That's kind of feels like precursor to the King of Cups. Sweet messages. Okay, so someone who's not fully focused on rushing intimacy. It feels like you've got several people that are interested. And it's like you're weeding through and trusting your emotions, trusting how you feel. And it feels different. You feel like you're a very different person, and so you're having different relationships with people. I think your challenge is to go slow enough so you can just get to know the people that are coming into your energy before full access. So what I'm getting is, well, this is confusing. I don't know what's what. Yes, right. So don't make a decision until that you're out of that confusion, right? Don't make. And I'm also getting, I've got people who've come in for readings, and they've got someone they're interested in at the beginning of a relationship, and they're like, well, he's a this astrology and I'm a that astrology, and I've had this sign and that sign. That's not what to look at. That's not helpful. That's not real information coming from a spiritual person. What you can look at is their actions and how they make you feel. Do you feel safe around them? Over time. Not, well, I feel safe, let's go. Not, it feels like taking the time, go slowly until you're not confused. Instead of trying to decide with belief systems if they fit, just really taking the time to get to know someone, to see if they're a good fit, instead of trying. And most of the people who come in, if you're coming in here asking a third party, there we go. That's what that is. If you've got to ask a third party if this person, then no. Probably not. People who have found someone they really care about, that they're really interested in, they're not asking anybody else. They recognize it's a yes until it's not a yes, and they trust their own intuition. Chances are, if you're coming in or asking, needing to ask other people, that's a no. Go slowly. Take your time. There's no rush. Enjoy the getting to know process. Can you enjoy? It feels like you might be trying to rush to some type of position, some type of stability, some type of relationship, instead of letting it be confusing for a while. That's what happens when you get to know people, even friends, new friendships. It takes some time. You got to vet them. You got to see them in different experiences, in different environments, around different people. See if you like how they handle themselves, how they show up. Are they consistent? Or is that why they're trying to rush in? Because they're wildly inconsistent. Some people change. They're the same. Then you move in with them and they're very different. Or you marry them and then they change. There's something about that change. And when that happens, being like, that's not acceptable. That's who they really are. Something about that. Go slowly. Enjoy this. It looks like you're attracting a lot of attention. So just be mindful. It looks like you've got a lot going for you, Cancer. All right, take care. Have a great September.